Multi-stream. There we go. Stream chat only. And let's see if this is open. Oh, it is. Oh, let's go. Love it. Let's go. Is there a link? Crap, I forgot to get the link. Is there a link? Crap. How do I? Okay, so we might take a short here, just depending on fluctuation of it. I might take a sell here. Might actually, if it doesn't break above and hold, we might just take a short here. If it doesn't hold, next. Keep an eye on that. Uh, close that. Close that. Not gonna have that open. Discord. Hello. Oh, publish. Okay, announcements. I'm trying to figure out. It doesn't look like it wants to hold too much. I'm trying to get. Um, I. Damn. Crap. Do, 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 do. Crap. I forgot. What that stream? Can I get the link? That's what I need. I need the link. We might just take this short here. I'm thinking about it. I just don't know if I should jump in right away. I feel like I should, but at the same time, I don't think I should. So wait for confirmation. Trying to get the URL. Desktop. Okay. That's confirmed. Oh, I just need a. No, I need it. Need, can I get? No, it's not in there. Okay, so here we go. We might get a chance to sell here. I just don't know if it's gonna hold above. If it doesn't hold above, then we can take a short, which would be kind of nice. But again, there's still. I kind of want to get in here. Let's see. Still so much. There's still a little bit of time left. So let's see. I might just go ahead, get in. Might be dumb, but you know, I would say I would wait. It probably might be the smarter thing to do is just wait to see it, what it actually does. Because it can still break out even more. Because we took that, we literally got right there and took it right off that. So our price target's hit. Great. Okay, so it still wants to move up a little bit more. You can see, but we're not gonna risk it for the biscuit just yet. We'll see. Because I mean, it can retrace and come down a little bit and then go from there. But it's not gonna be anything too crazy. Rather just wait and see what it does. Now, if it closes above that red line, then we're gonna keep on going up more. But I'd rather just see what this next candle does. Okay, it goes above. Are you gonna break out even more? Okay, don't want to hold too much. And I feel like this might be our chance to take the sell right here. I think this is the chance we take to go short. Um, That's not what I wanted to look at. I need to look at the dashboard. Dashboard. Get the link. I wanted the. That's my bad. I think regardless, people are gonna see that are following. I don't even know about the YouTube though. That's the thing. That's what I was wondering about. Channel. Oh, you're live. Okay, cool. Alrighty. It's not bad. Okay, so all the platforms are going. Okay, cool, perfect. All right. I just don't know what. Let me see. Let me type something in either or thing. Let's see. Does it show? I don't think it does. Crap, that sucks. Stream chat read only, but it doesn't show. That kind of sucks. I thought it was gonna show up on all of them, but it's not showing for me, so that's a pain in the butt. Let's see if it shows for the YouTube. Okay, it shows for YouTube, but not on the other one. Okay, it doesn't show. Okay, got you. So I'm gonna have to keep that one open. That's okay. Can I pop this out at all? Where to pop the chat? Oh, there is. Love it. Great. Okay, so I don't have to keep that open. Like that. Close that. Yeet. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's do this. Put that there. All right, cool. And use that. Use that. Okay, cool. Perfect. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. All that. Let me see. Trying to get everything together. Um. Uh. Does it show? Okay, it shows on that too. Perfect. All right. It doesn't show on the other one. Okay, that's only bummer. All right, whatever. Let me put this out. Breakdown. We are live doing. Two. And that's. I need the link to that. Can I get a link? Copy. Boom. Be And oops. I think that's correct. Alrighty, that works. So it broke above. Good thing we didn't play the short. The short would have been a pain in the ass, but it's still going. We had a great trade. That was awesome. We literally took it right there and took it long. All our price targets were hits. I didn't think it was going to still rip as much as it did, but honestly, that is what happens. Let me go to that server. Okay. Oh, is there sub promote? Is there a sub promote page? Share your stream. Okay, there you go. I am on trading. Um, and okay. No, that's became. Can I just put it here? Just do that. I don't know. Maybe I might be allowed to do it. Maybe not. That might work. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, keep that open. Damn. Look at that wick. That thing popped. Holy smokes, Batman. Imagine just getting in that one. That's cool. It's doing this thing. Let me do this. All those are open. Cool. Uh, uh Damn. Honestly, that was another entry point for those that were interested as well. That there. That was literally another entry point. You could have just took the pop off of that and you would have been good for the day. I'm trading crude oil today, so I'm kind of just chilling off of that. Not gonna rush into anything particular right now. Literally, it was down like 600 or 700 bucks. I made all that back off of that just one trade. But it kept on running up. That would have been nice to hold on a little bit more. But I didn't want to overdo it, especially on a Sunday like right now. But, you know, just being patient with it. We live. Just making sure there wasn't anything else going on. Okay, and then we'll go in here. Um, live voice channel. Okay, let's just leave that. I'm not gonna take anything else at the moment. I'm just waiting to see if we get anything in particular of a move below. I think we could probably bounce again, but I'm not too sure when it comes to that. Kind of just waiting to see. Light rain. Ooh, it's supposed to rain. Supposed to rain Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, let it rain then. Yeah, I think we might see another bounce off of this line because now this is support. We use this line down here for the open as a support level and it bounced up, which was the trade of the day. If you guys saw the same thing, and then use this red line as a rejection, which honestly, it went up to this. Yeah, and just move that up. Cancel this. Just move this up, and it was like a rejection zone. Boom, which was another move, and that come down and retest that. Come down a little bit. Maybe use one of these levels as support. So this could be our support level here, and use it as another bounce. So we can draw another line. Lines are F2, right? Use that to this. All right, perfect. And use that as like a support level. We can wait for this to bounce a little bit more and then take another rejection off, or take another bounce off of that. If we go to not indicators, my bad. Or Fibonacci retracements, which is F8. Okay, so we need to make some. We can use this low to this previous high. And if we want, we can actually just drag it across. Drag it across so that we can see. Boom. Now, ideally, we can use this as a level of support. If it breaks through, then we would want to look for this 50% level and then take that bounce off. But honestly, I just would rather wait. And then take that as a resistance up there. So, it's doing exactly what it did over here on this left side. So, let's put this in this server here too. Oops. Announcements. Copy. Go here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, I did have them all. Okay. Actually, I could have just copied the whole message. Copy. My bad. Didn't know I did all of them like that. Boom. Okay, my bad. I could have did this a lot better. Edit. There we go. That's safer. What the fuck is this? Not on it. Okay. There you go. Did I do that correctly? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I didn't mean to do the whole here too, so you can delete that. I mean to freaking blow up people's servers like that, but whatever. Alrighty. Let it do what it do. Damn, we had a really good trade. That was like an amazing trade, but I was already down because I was trying to set up the trade that I was trying to get, and every entry I had took was like just ugly. So, but overall, it was a great trade that we had taken on crude oil. This was the perfect play right there. Literally saw it, tried it up last night. Damn. Let's look at this downside too. This could be like a major rejection zone though. That's the thing. So if it bounces up on that resistance level again, that could come back down even more, which we saw lows of 65. So it is what it is. But we literally took the trade right off of this green line. We were literally right under it. You can see the entry arrows like right below it. So we took it and just waited for it to do its thing. We closed out right there and it kept on going through. But that was nice. Why does it not show my notifications on this tab? I respect women. Hey, love the name. Appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Love the name. Always got to be respectful to our women, man. Our queens. What it do? How you doing? And this is like a little bull flag too, so it's kind of like a nice little pattern that we can see another upside. But we're looking to see if we can possibly retest a high a day. If it breaks through, it breaks through. We can keep on going up. But all those green candles, look at that. That was beautiful. Literally took the bounce off the green line and got out here, which our last price target was filled. Take profits and what's Dev? Good man, chilling. I love to hear it. Happy Sunday to you. And right now we're just chilling, waiting to see what this does. There's not a lot of volume right now. It's still early. Market just opened up, so it's not like something I'm trying to jump into and kind of hope for to make a lot of money. But we're currently down like $40 after being down $600 and something. That play was great for us. For us to literally be at break even, but right now we're kind of just chilling, waiting to see what's gonna go on. There is levels to support. Kind of breaking down. Let's see what we can kind of expect. Any chance of you dipping down to 20K anytime soon? Get down to 20K. Do you think I'm going to be dipping this account down to 20K? I don't think so. I mean, anything's possible, but I don't think so. Oh, dipping down to 20K? What do you mean by, like Bitcoin? You talking about Bitcoin? Or are you talking about, honestly, it's hard to say, especially what's going on right now. It's tough. It's really tough to really say that because just the fact of what we saw, Bitcoin literally was just, see if I can open up a chart. Do we have BTC here? There's crypto in here. BTC USD. Let's see. If it shows, I can see what I can do. But if not, then I'll just show another chart. Are you just not gonna work? that's not gonna work. Whatever. I'll open up another chart for you real quick. Oh no, this isn't Bitcoin. This is crude oil. So, ooh, it broke below. Right. Okay. Huge rejection zone, which I figured it would. That's interesting. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me open another chart real quick, and I'll see what I can do for you, bro. Trading view, where you at? Oh, perfect. I opened to the right thing. All right. Let's see where we at. We're daily. So look at this. I don't know if you remember this or not, but just not too long ago, Bitcoin was at 19K. Just the beginning of this month, it was at 19K. And that alone was like one of those moments where you kind of expected it to. Let's put you over here because I haven't used TradingView in so long. Is there anything else here? Oh. Just not too long ago, literally a couple of days ago, 8 days to be exact, we had it at, my way, it was about 9 days ago, 9 days ago, it was just at 19K. And that's crazy. So it's going to be interesting to see it come back down to that level. Honestly, it could, damn, I didn't even know it was at 28K already. Sheesh. Whew. Damn. Lord have mercy. Bitcoin has been on a rampant run. But it's hard for it to say just because of the fact that with the banks, what happened with the banks, so like it's hard to say if it's going to come back down under 20K anytime soon. There would have to be something bad to happen for investors to sell their Bitcoin and just sell for it to come back down again. They were scared about the banks and what was going on. That's why they sold, and that's why it came down. But when they heard about the recovery of, the Fed putting money into those banks and trying to save them, getting out of that little hole, that's when people started to buy. And that's where a lot of buying came into play. And that's how we had this big old rally, which, if you're someone that really is against Bitcoin, that kind of sucks because you're just like, damn, all right, well, we can see lower. We might see 17,000 and maybe I might buy at 17,000, which that would be smart. Buy at 17,000, but literally what we always say, you buy low, sell high. So in February, people were thinking like, okay, Bitcoin's at 25K. This is good. This is good. And then it sold and it just dipped. And for investors thinking, okay, buy low, it came down to 19K, 19.5. All right, what do? We buy. And people bought. And then, that was time when they realized the Fed was stepping in to help fix the situation that was at hand. And what did it do? It rallied all the way to 28K, which is crazy to see, like 28K, but it happens. Now, will it come back down? Of course. Anything, if you look at it, any type of stock or any currency goes up and comes down. So will it come back down to under 20K? Who knows? But there's a lot of different levels for it to be able to have to, test before it hits that point. So you got to keep in mind, if it does sell off, we're going to have to see the previous, highs that it was at, see if it, bounces off those highs as support level, as support. And if it bounces off that support, then you're going to see more higher highs. But if it comes down past those previous highs, then now we know that, you just got to look at these different levels that they were at. So you got to look at, let's see. and then from there we actually we'll keep that. So we have to look at 27,000, which it's not too much. Let's just draw a line here too, just so you can see where those closed and opened. Use that. But you have to see these little price ranges from 26K, 26.9 to 27.4. See around that range to see if that's going to be a support level where it comes down and it bounces up. If it breaks through, then we can see around this range to see if it comes around this range and bounces up and then uses this as a resistance. So what we want to look at is it this one. Okay. So what we want to see is it from where it's at right now, come down here. And if it doesn't bounce, so if it bounces in this area, then we'll see the upside. But if it comes back down, we're going to see if it comes down in this range of it bouncing off of here, coming back up to retest this, and then come back down, which, that's what usually happens. Or, can I delete that? So what we want to see is come back down, test, reject, come back down. I'll just put in this area. We'll probably see it retest around this area. Maybe we might get another bounce here and then see if it holds. If it doesn't, then we'll get another break. And then this is our little support level. We'll like see around what it does here around this 22-ish area and kind of just fluctuate around this area, kind of consolidate. And then we might see another low and really test around this area again. But that would be crazy. Something would need to happen for that to all occur. But that's kind of just a little gist of an idea of what we can kind of expect or hope for or wonder if we'll get. But it's difficult to really say. When it bounces back. I can use this and I'll delete that line now since that we've already broke through that. Yeah. But honestly, I would, for anybody, it would be nice to see it come back down. But it's gonna take time. But it's hard to really say, especially with how it's been moving. It's difficult. We would need the Fed to say okay, we're pulling out from the situation, from helping out, and then it can see some more downside. Or the Fed will say, yeah, we continue to help out, and whatever BS that they could say to kind of make the market believe what they're saying and what they're doing, and then we'll see more of an upside. But it honestly just depends. Yeah, of course, you're welcome. But I mean, honestly, if you're in Bitcoin right now, then that's good. Just don't be afraid to take profits when you feel the need to, and still keep money in there and just let it run. But if you're looking to get in, then you're just gonna have to be patient about it and wait when you feel like the prices are okay for you to get in, because there's always going to be a time when it's going to come down. That's guaranteed. But at the same time, it's just part of the game. Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum's the same thing too, because I mean they both run hand in hand. But you kind of you're thinking to yourself right now, because you've already seen it pump up as much as it's already done. And you're like, damn, I'm missing out on this huge rally on Bitcoin. And you're just like, all right, well, it's done so much already and I'm missing out on making money. Like, honestly, I thought about it the other day when I was putting money into my Bitcoin account to play with. And I was like thinking to myself, like, damn, if I actually held a little bit of money into that while, it doing its thing, like, yeah, it would have been great. It would have been a nice little come up from it. Cause imagine putting $100, just $100, and then singing, like, imagine putting $100 and when it was like 22K and then it's already up at 28K, like, that's a nice little profit. But I mean, if depending on how much money you have to put into those particular currencies or indices, or it's just, it goes with it hand in hand. Like, honestly, even with like this trade that I took, I'm trading crude oil. This chart is crude oil, so I'm trading oil. I'm trading commodities, and I literally charted this up last night. I had said to myself, okay, I would take a trade on this green line if the price comes and bounces off. And what happened was the price had opened below here, and then we had a gap that came to up here. And I was thinking to myself, like, did we already miss out on the play that we were trying to get at? So I literally tried to take a long. I tried to buy and got stopped out twice on each play. So I was like, okay, we'll take a little $600 loss on it. And so what I did was, it was coming back down. So I was like, okay, let's just wait. Let's be patient and let's just wait till it hits our level that we literally charted up and told ourselves, okay, well, this is where we're going to buy on. And so surely enough, it came below, which was fine. As long as it came to our green line, I literally took a long position and took the bounce all the way. Like, literally took it from here. And I would love to have got out like up here because it would have been a lot more of a profit. But from being down 600, and I forget how much it was, being down 600 and something, we took it from here all the way to all our price targets that we were able to get filled at and take it here. And it kept on running. So, I mean, like, you can see certain patterns of kind of give you just a little loss. See different patterns of exactly of like where you want to get in at and being able to justify which levels is fine for you to be able to buy at or to sell at. And you kind of just realize, all right, well, we're at overbought territory. Like, that's why it's coming down as it is. Like, I could take a short position here, but how long is that going to hold? It might just bounce up from here. But for instance, this red line, like just like this green line, I was saying to myself, okay, I will take a buy if it hits this level. I will take a sell if it hits this level. And surely enough, it hit here and it came down. So, it's just a range. It's just a range. You kind of just see for yourself, okay, what areas am I willing to buy at and which areas am I willing to sell at? And both areas were buying and sell areas this week. Well, I'm not trading with my own capital. I'm trading off of a prop firm. So I'm using another, I'm using other people's money to trade right now until I'm actually able to trade with my own money from their money, if that makes sense. Actually, we can take a short here and then let it see if it gets to that line, but I'm kind of iffy about it. It looks like, let's see. Let's see.
Order submitted.
Let's see what this does. See what this does.
Order filled.
Let's see if it goes. How much of it do you sell? It depends. It honestly just depends up to you on how you want to do it. It depends on if you want to sell all of it or do you want to sell a little bit of it. But for me, I'm only trading I'm trading what are called contracts. So pretty much it's just instead of owning the whole like, you know, $67 a barrel right now for crude oil, I can sell more, and it's being leveraged. So right now, with a 100K account, I'm down $100. I was down 40, but I took the trade, and we're down, just waiting for it to, go. Like literally, I'm only looking to see if it touches this area. If it doesn't, that's cool. We're gonna get stopped out, and our red line right here is our stop area, so we'll be out of the trade. But it's just kind of like one of those. When I got in here, I literally was like, okay, I need to get in. There's pretty much my stop loss is a certain area. Like literally, my stop loss is gonna be like around here, and if it hit that stop loss area, then I'll be okay. The trade didn't work out for me, but it literally did exactly what I thought it would do, and it did. And right now, it's kind of like one of those, like it can come back up and bounce off this area. Like there's nothing really telling me that it couldn't go back up right now. But at the same time, like it's what it's doing right now. It's bouncing off of right now. Like it's bouncing off the level that I didn't really want it to bounce off of, but it is at an area where I'm thinking to myself, like it can bounce and can come back up and retest this high day. And then if it doesn't break and hold above, then we can see more upside on this. If it doesn't, it can bounce off and sell off even more. But it already has bounced, like it's rejected every single time. So like if you look to our left, it's rejected this zone and came down. Like it went up here and it just came crashing down. And it's got bought up and came back down a little bit, and then bought up a little bit, came back down. It's done different patterns, but it's still kind of just consolidated in this area right here. And then from that consolidation, it sold off. Boom. And it was at a zone where it's bounced. So it's telling me here, like it bounced, but at the same time up here, it's telling me it's when to sell. Oh, we're in profit. We're in profit, chat. Okay. I can literally sell here and just get out and be okay with just being up. But we can also let it just run and see if it actually does what we're seeing. I said about to come back up. Yeah. Cause it's honestly, it's what we call supply and demand. So when you think about at a cheaper price, we're up, guys. I can literally sell right here and be fine with this at 180, which I'm considering. But at the same time, I want to see it hit the price targets. But we look at it as, we call it supply and demand zone.
Target filled.
Perfect. Now we're going to bring this down. Boom. Bring it down to our break even. So even if it bounces back up, we literally still took profit. Wherever you went, we still took profit at the zone that we saw it at. And even if it comes back up here, we didn't lose. We literally broke even. We still made profit on our 2 contracts because we have 4 in total, but we still have 2 left. So even if it hits this green line, then we move it down lower so that we actually have a chance, so that we don't have to worry about losing any more money. This dude on part of chat sleep. But you look at it as like supply and demand zone. So when something's cheap, you want to buy it at a cheaper price. When something's overpriced, you want to sell it because that's where the consumers are, quote unquote stupid money. Those people are going to buy it at that overpriced. So like, even though, like for instance, the PS5s and the Xbox Series X, those are overpriced products because the demand of it was so low, but it was being sold at a higher price because the demand of it was so high and people wanted it. And then when it came down to certain things like, or even shoes, because we got out of the trade. We lost. We didn't technically lose. We are at break even. We could have taken a lot more money on that play, but we were just waiting for this other price target to hit, which never hit, but whatever it is, what it is. So for instance, for shoes, like say Jordan 1s, a pair of Jordan 1s are retailer at $100. And that's high supply. Like, there's a lot of supplies. So you buy them at $100 because it's cheap. Now, if the demand or the supply of that product is limited, the seller is going to try to sell at a high price because it's convenient for them to make a profit out of it. So even if they bought it for, under retail, they're going to try and sell it way above retail to get a profit behind it. So these zones are pretty much supply zones of like, okay, I'm going to try and buy as much as I can at a cheap price so that when the price goes up, I can sell it at a high price and take a profit between the two and be, comfortable at that. So that the people that want the demand of it so high, they want the product, they're going to try and buy when they can and then go from there. So we look at it as like when trading in the market, you want to buy at a cheap price and then sell it when that puppy goes up. And then when prices are too high, you want to sell when that puppy's too much. And so wait for somebody to buy it down here. Because when you're up here, you want to sell it. And then when they want to buy it, you're getting a profit from that down there. So we could have made $200 on that, but I was waiting to see if our price tracker was going to hit. The second price tracker was going to hit, but never did, which was okay. We still made money, made $40. But we're just waiting to see here. But that's how you kind of look at it. The charts are going to be overwhelming for those people that don't really know what's going on. But you just look at it as patterns. Look at different patterns and kind of see what makes sense. And especially over here, we were here last week. Price of crude oil was up at damn near $70. And it was at an area where it's got sold every single time. Boom, boom, boom. It broke above and was using that little level as support, but it didn't hold for very long. And from that area, it literally came down, boom, down, boom, down, boom, all the way down here. And this is like a little support level where it literally bounced every single time until it was just like, still no, we're not going to deal with that. We're going to make it come down even more. And it did. And even if we probably look, I'll give you in a better time frame. Let's do it. I don't think it's going to show. Actually, give me a daily time frame. It really might not give us what we want to look at, but let's see. This is the year. Is it good? Okay, cool. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. So here is a level. Is this the F2 or is it F? Yeah, it was F2. F2. Trying to get used to this platform still. All good though. So this zone right here, this blue line pretty much represents an area of support where it bounced twice. Boom, boom. It bounced. Here it bounced, but it didn't hold for too long. It bounced up, came up. It came up and then it sold. Boom. And now you would use it as a resistance zone now that that support level is not there. It's now a resistance zone. So now if we look at it, I know there's numbers in the way, I'm sorry about that, but if this candle goes back up here and rejects, then we know that's a resistance zone. If it breaks above and closes above the next following day, then we know that's a support level again. But now we know that this area down here, is this F12? No, control F12. I think that's what it was. So now this area here is going to be our support level, because every single time that the candles have gotten to this zone, it's bounced. Came down here, bounced. Came down again, bounced. Came down here again, bounced. So it's like an area where the supply was there and it's bounced off because the demand of it was to buy. Boom. Instead of like it's selling every single time, but it bounced every single time because people were buying. So you kind of just look at it that way. Let me go back to my ticks. 150. Okay, cool. So right now we're just trying to wait and see. It's part of the game, being patient about, you know, certain trade setups. But it literally it sold off perfectly. Yeah, we could have gotten up here, but I was unsure on the full motive of what this price action was doing. But if you were looking, because if we were looking to our left, it literally hit every price, like the price that we needed it to get. It went above. We could have used it as like a little stop loss. Okay, like, you know, I'm only willing to X amount of money to lose on this trade if it hits this area, above this area. And surely enough, it hit, boom, and then you take it down to the areas that you see fit, and you kind of let it make the money for you. Right now it's still low volume. Like if it was major levels of support to, you know, sell or buy, then it would move a little bit more. But right now it's kind of just chilling. Like it's moving a little bit, but it's just chilling. So kind of just not really overdoing it. Give me 1 second if y'all don't mind. He was about to say, I do mind sleep. Alrighty, my bad, chat. Had to do something wrong. Dude knows me too well. Yeah. Thank you. All right, my bad, y'all. So right now we're getting a little bit more volume into this, but it bounced off our little EMA indicator, which is cool. So I'm not gonna take a trade just yet. Kind of waiting. Let me check the S&P. So ES. Let's see what this bad boy's doing. He's probably causing havoc right now. Might be down, I think. Yeah, it might be coming down. Damn, this thing. Today's the 19th. So, ooh, damn, okay. Look at that. Sheesh. Look how much this opened. So it was down here and it opened all the way up here. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Let's try to chart this out a little bit so we get an idea of what to look forward to coming week. So, nah. Nothing really gives us. Let's go this way. That sucks. Came in. I just have to keep going that way. Got you. Okay, so is there a support level? Rejection zone? Oh, okay. So that'll be a second. Honestly, it's kind of hard to say. Kind of hard to say. Looks interesting though. Kind of just really trying to figure its way out. I guess we can look at this as like a support level. See if we can get this on the line itself. Let me move this up just a little bit. Be smart about that. So maybe we can look at this as like an area of supply for it to bounce. Or demand, sorry, a demand. A demand of a bounce. And then let's look for another zone that it's not too much. It wouldn't really be. Yeah, okay. So it's kind of just interesting to see it that way. All right, let's go back to our crude oil. Just so we don't freaking get stopped out again or something. So this is just interesting to look at. Kind of just, it's it bounced off here, little moving average, and it went up. So this is kind of where we can see where the smart money wants to retest. So the buyers are trying to retest to see if they can get back to that previous high a day, which again, that red line from our left hand side was an area where it was being sold. So yeah, you can get in here to say, okay, I want to buy right here, but you're literally in the middle between the two. So you kind of want to just wait and see what is to come, what's to offer, before jumping into it and be like, you know what, I'm going to jump into it, I'm going to buy here. And then anything could happen in this middle area. You kind of want to just wait to see if it goes high or low. So either high or low area. This is where you want to take your decision on your move, because if you get in the middle, anything can happen. You can say, okay, I'm going to want to buy it so I can go retest the high. Okay, if you buy it, what if it goes lower? What if it just says, no, you know what, we're going to sell, and it just starts to sell off? You're going to get stopped out and you're going to be mad at yourself because you're like, I got into the play and it did the opposite of what you were doing. And that's happened to me multiple times. In my trading career, it happened multiple times. And I get frustrated because I'm like, okay, well, I'm seeing price action here and here. I'm seeing this direction. And all of a sudden I realize like the play that I'm getting into has already took its course. And now it's kind of just in the middle of an area, and you kind of miss out on everything that you were hoping to get in. And all of a sudden you're just like, well, damn it, F this. So you lose out on money on it overall, and you're just like, it's some BS. So, actually, let's put this. And they're grooving in that Chips Ahoy commercial. But if you have an understanding of like, okay, well, you're still in the middle of this, like here it's kind of difficult because you're like looking at it. You have to look to your left to see, okay, which area do I think is a zone that I'm going to be like sell at, or I'm going to buy it. You kind of have to look to your left to see where price is at. And every single time at this area, it's an area where it was sold. So you're like, okay, this area here, you tell me, let's see if we can actually get it. Oops. Two. Go here and look at it this way. Because every single time it's hit that blue line, it's sold off, damn near. So we can look at it at this point of like, okay, well, every time it's hit this blue line, it's sold off, except for this moment, which it came back up. So, or it broke on through. So you kind of just look at it, okay, how do I obligate myself of the decision to get in or just wait? So, is there another one? That, okay. Yeah, we gotta just patiently wait on the move itself, because getting in is gonna probably put us in a bad spot. Well, weirdly enough, after I said that, every time it's hit that line, we already got a little sell order that was already being put into it. But I wouldn't jump into it if I was you, because it's in the middle of the zone, and anything can happen from that area. It can pop up or it can sell. So. If you guys are interested, those that are on Kick, I have my Discord link to my server in the bio if you guys are interested in joining that. I think on Twitch we have !Discord. That should pop up the link for the Discord server if you guys are ever interested in joining our server. We do trade stock and options. I'm the one that trades. Well, there's a couple of us that trade futures as well. There's some that are interested that trade and do research on forex trading. It's a small community. We're still growing. It's about 70 or 80 of us, but we're still growing and we're still trying to, you know, as the channel name is Future Wealth, we're trying to build, you know, generational wealth when it comes to trading, investing, e-commerce, you know, business ideas, because there are a lot of us that are entrepreneurs and trying to better our situation all around. So definitely hit that link when it comes to that, just to, you know, share a part of, you know, even if you are a trader or an investor and you personally want to better your situation or just like to be around like-minded people, definitely, you know, join so that we all can help each other grow and have a better understanding of what we want to do. So that's awesome. This move is finally doing what we thought it was could do. It's yeah, of course, respect, of course. I need some new freaking blue light glasses. These things are scratched up already. But also for those that are like new to all this and don't have like a brokerage account, when you join the server, under what tab is it? It's going to be under the education tab and the stock apps. There's a couple links. You guys can use those referral links to open up your brokerage account and use my referral link as a way for you to be able to get free stocks, so that you can, you know, get an understanding of owning shares and seeing the movement of, like, you know, having something and seeing how it moves and the value behind it. And then when it comes to learning about trading and investing, we hold a weekly seminar on was it Saturday mornings, and we kind of just talk about the understanding of the stock market. But yeah, we try to make it as beneficial as best as possible for you guys. I still consider myself new to the game. I'm on year 3 right now of trading and investing. Made profit in the market, which is cool, and I lost in the market just like everybody else has. But with the process, it comes with trial and error, and you kind of have to learn when to take certain trades and not kind of just jump into trades because somebody else has set this trade, without actually doing my own research before it. But it comes with the process. Like, other people might see the same trades as you do, which is cool. It lets you know that you're actually doing something right. At the same time, don't use it as based of the reason to take the trade because someone else has called it out, and it could be wrong. They could have gotten the same trade as you. You could have gotten the same trade as they did, and they probably would have made more money than you, or the move was better for them. We all trade differently, and we all see different things. We all have different trading strategies. So be aware of that when you get into that understanding of trading and investing. Both things are different, but when it comes down to just the process behind it, there's still the same understanding of the movement behind it, and why these stocks move, or why these commodities move, or these equities move. What makes them out? Aubameyang. Did Barcelona win today? I'd be surprised if they beat Real Madrid. Oh, they did. Holy smokes. What? Wow, Kessie scored, of all people. The dude that doesn't really even shoot that much. That's crazy. If you guys have any other questions, don't be afraid to ask. I'll be on here for a little while, so trying to see some more volume in the market to kind of take a different trade. But if this thing comes down lower, this is going to be kind of interesting to see where it opens at. But there's 3 more ticks, so ticks are pretty much, so for those wanting to understand the difference between a time chart and a tick chart, I don't know if you guys have really noticed this or not, but a tick chart, these candles are, the range is 250. So every candle is 250 transactions made to form a tick or this candle. So it was 250 purchases that really pretty much made this bounce pop like that, which is crazy. And then these black candles are, 250 transactions were made for this sell to happen, for this candle to come down. So a time chart, you can look at it as like, okay, every candle's 10 minutes. So every candle's 10 minutes. So 10 minutes happened for this to happen. So there was buying happening for 10 minutes for this price from $66.68 to pop up to all the way up to $67.11. Oh, this is kind of bearish. I think I would actually take this lower, but I really don't want to. It would have to come lower. Actually, this is kind of interesting. I would wait. That angle kind of gives me an understanding that it could sell even more. Now, this thing could come back down a lot, to be honest. It could come down lower a lot. But it could bounce too, so we'll just wait and see what it does. I really want to play my own music so bad right now. But brother, I ain't trying to get in trouble with the boob. Oh, I like African lo-fi. I'm down for that. Hey, I like this. I like this. Hey, okay. Want to start dancing. Y'all can't see me because I ain't got the camera on, but I'm about to be. No, I'm joking. You said, what do the percentages next to the lines mean? Okay, so these are what we call, it's an indicate, well, it's a tool that's used called a Fibonacci retracement, if I can speak correctly for once in my life. So I'll take off the blue lines and I'll take that line off. I'm gonna keep this green line here because I did that as, actually we'll just take off. So the retracement pretty much indicates to me zones that were being used as levels of, let me actually redo it for you. Let's use this so I kind of can make a little bit more sense, because I'm still using it. I'm still learning it because I just started implementing it into my trading a little bit more often when it comes to charting. Beforehand I didn't. I would just use a supply and resistance zones like those, the red and green lines. Me personally, that's how I was using them. But when I kind of started putting them into my trading, it made me realize the areas of like pullbacks and zones that were used, that were people were using it, or traders were using it as a way to see where pullbacks could happen to get re-entries into plays, or looking for zones that to let me know like I need to sell here or buy here. So you would usually use it as a way of, is it control 12? So you would get the lowest area. So this would be the previous low. Oh, that's not what I needed. It was, when was my fib? Fib was, oh, F8, sleep, okay. F8, so we would go here, our low, and then our previous high. So I'll bring it over just so I can have an understanding of a zone. Boom. So the high of day and the low of day. And then it lets me see zones that were used as levels to either take a buy on. So this is like the 50% level. So 50% is letting me know like 50% chance of it hitting here and bouncing off of here. Or it can be the 61.80 level, and it can be the level of a better, like a golden zone of an area that usually is being bought or sold. Now, if I was using it, this is for a direction of me going to buy area. Now, if I was using it in this area of selling, F8, I would go to the high of day and then the low of day. And then the low would be this previous low right down here. Now, this 50% area is telling me that this is a zone that it can reject off of as going to be my resistance zone, that I can see like, okay, if it hits this area, it's going to sell off, and it could possibly happen. Now it can continue going, but this 61% level is usually the area where you kind of, or more, it's more of a golden zone when it comes to an area of like, if it hits this area, then we know they can get a rejection for sure. Let me move this up a little bit more because I might be off a tad. But if we can see, it's rejected. See how, so when you look at a candlestick, this is the body. This whole green area is the body. The black line here, that's like the flat area, is where it closes. So if a green candle is going up, where it closes is the line that it's flat at. Where it opens is the body down here, this area down here, that's where it opened at. So the candle opened from, after it did this, it opened down here and it shot up. And it came up all the way up there where that wick is at, but it closed right there. So where it opened, as you can see to the right of it, boom, it opened here, and then it came up and closed here. And then down here, it came back down a little bit, it opened down here, and then it shot all the way up, boom. And it closed flat. There was no wick at the top of it, it just kept on going. So when it tells me, for when I'm using this Fibonacci, if I can, when it did it, it lets me know, okay, this is the 0%, so this is where it, like, you know, this is where it got to, and it can shoot up all the way up to this green area, and it can reject and come back down, or we know for sure that it could definitely hit the 61% area, and if it does, it can definitely come back down. But it's not 100% sure that it's going to happen, because a lot of the times the price could still, you know, go through, but at the same time it could still come down from that area and it'll be different. But Fibonacci's are pretty much just an area that allows me to see where I can look for either re-entry on plays or exits on plays within the area itself, or in the zone, if that makes any sense. that is. Whatever. Okay, got it. Does. Okay, so yeah, pretty much I use this as a way for me to look for like re-entries on plays and kind of look at zones. So like literally, like I mentioned, it hit that golden zone and then rejected. It sold off, right? That's crazy, right? So it kind of just gives you a little understanding of what to kind of look forward to in a sense. It literally hit our golden zone. So our 61% area level is our gold zone. So we use it as a way for entries on plays if we choose to do so. But a lot of times, I mean, it's a 61% chance that it's gonna, you know, happen. So even when it came to this play, I didn't even use my Fibonacci on, is it F? I used it like this. I didn't even use it like this, which kind of would have been a better idea. Did I do this wrong? Or did I just do the line wrong? I don't know. It looks really offset right now. Okay. Kind of weird. Anywho, I didn't even do this, but this would have been a kind of a good idea to kind of really realize what to expect when getting in the trade and see if it would come down or not, or how much it would come down. But literally on the Fibonacci, it went to our 50% level. It broke through, boom. But this is like, you know, after the high, well, secondly, yeah, we could have looked at it. Okay, well, this will be our entry down here. Boom, and take it. You know, this will be a level. Well, technically it would be a long. So wherever it goes, it goes. But we're coming down. It literally told us, okay, it can bounce off our 50% level, which it did. And that could be another position to go long again, to buy. Boom, okay, we're gonna buy. Down here, and it did. Boom, we can take a buy. And that would be profit, which is what we did here. We took a play, we entered down here, and then we took it long. And then it came down, or actually we took a short. We took a short play. We're just trying to see. So we took a short play coming down, and it tested our level. It broke through a little bit, which we could have sold, but you know, even more, but we didn't. We just wanted to see the overall play, and that was it. And it bounced from there, which, you know, it happens. But that's what the Fibonacci pretty much helps us to see zones of areas of like support and resistance, of areas that we can kind of see, okay, I'm going to take a long here, I'm going to buy here, or I'm going to take a short, which I'm going to sell here. And it kind of just gives you a better understanding of what to look forward to. But if you don't use Fibonacci's, if you don't want to use the Fibonacci for retracement, you can just, you know, draw your own support and resistance lines. Which is nothing wrong with that, you know. Just, oh, you know why? Because I did this wrong. It wasn't a straight line, because either I must have been drunk or just didn't know what I was doing. And then we can use that as boom. Let's do it that way. I think that's a little bit better. So when we go in, you can see. All right, that's better. So it hit, boom. And then again, how I mentioned beforehand, with the, if you think it was going down, F8, you can use the top of this, and then go down to the bottom of it, boom. And what happened? It hit our level, and it came back down. It's coming down. It's rejected that level that we had set it, boom, and it came down. So this is the cool thing about this tool. It allows you to see areas unfold right in front of you. And if it breaks below, then we can take the low, boom. But we can use it, okay, if it comes down below, which is probably a cool play right now. If we told ourselves, okay, we're gonna take this, we're gonna sell here. If it hits this 61% level, 61.8 level, we're gonna take a sell here just to see if it if it does anything. And if it happens to sell, boom, we can take the short, and they can hit our 0%, which we can look for an entry to buy and see if it breaks through the buy level. Or we can still look at this 50% level of the bigger picture and take that as the long, or we can wait for it to come back down here to the 61.80%, 8% level and take a long here. It just gives you different ideas. That's why I use this tool. And that's from me using this allows me to understand it that way. I know a lot of traders that have been using this tool way longer than I have, used it kind of differently, or probably the same, but different levels, because you can use multiple. Let me see if I can actually do the properties on here. The fib. So the fib, you can use. There's 7 different levels that you can use on here, and I only use the 0, 50, 61, and the 100%. Just because the 60, the 76, and the 38 and the 23 are kind of irrelevant for me, my trading style. But those other levels are there, but it's kind of just irrelevant for me. But some other traders use it as levels for them to kind of justify differently. So. I should just meet this person and then but at the same time, like if there was more volume in the market, yeah, there's a lot. This like moves happen so much quicker. So I think even when let me look at MQ real quick. Let me just this. Look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is a tech. It's all tech companies. So let this thing load up, and I mean it moves just like the S&P 500. But honestly, why are you moving like that? What the heck? So weird. Damn, that's a huge ass candle. With 250 transactions were being made, it was all buys. Boom. That's a lot of money being made right there. Whew. Just imagine. That's money. So let's use our fibs. Let's try to see if we can trade up something with our fibs. So if we can go short here, we're gonna go down to art low, which is down here. Boom. And doesn't really give us too much information. This is short, so we would have to use this as an area. So we took this to down here, and then when we're like looking at this right side of the chart, we can kind of see area of what we can probably get into. And then say if you took the long, you would know this will be an area of rejection for you, because every time it's hit this area, it's sold off. But if it broke through, which it did, it allowed you to make more money. But smartly enough, you would probably tell yourself, okay, I get here, I'm using this as a take profit zone, and this is a take profit zone because I'm unsure if it's going to come back down, which it did. And we can use it to go long. So like say we take the same candle, boom, and use it as the previous high, or the high of this here, we can see that this area was a bounce zone. This green line here was a bounce zone. So it bounced here, boom, but it came back down, and it came back down to our 61, and it came below a little bit, but it still bounced up, came below again and bounced up. And then now it's just consolidating in this particular area. But the overall, if you look at it as a pattern, there is a F3. Okay, so this is occurring right now for us. So this angle here is we call this a descending wedge. And from the descending wedge, usually from that, there's a breakout that occurs. From what you see, it's always came down and bounced up this line, came up and bounced off this line. But a lot of the times when it happens like that, there's a breakout that occurs. So usually it breaks out of this pattern and it goes to the upside. Usually when you see for the downside to happen, it's usually something like this. The F9. Oh, that was another flip? What? I'm not tripping. What was that again? F2. Okay, I'm stupid. Alright. Stupid. Alright, so boom. So every time I hit this line of support, even though I was making higher highs or higher lows, sorry, it was selling off. Boom. Hit up here, came back down, touched our line, it bounced. Almost touched our line, came back down, touched our line, and it didn't bounce. But a lot of the times when you see this type of pattern, it's a sell. So you're waiting on that 3rd, 4, 5 confirmation of that area, and it sells off. And it came back down, and it was trying to get above that line again, but it never did. It just sold off, and that's what happens. It just sold. So the opposite of that is this descending wedge, and from the descending wedge, it pretty much just comes down until it gets to a point where it breaks out of that wedge, that area, and breaks out. So we kind of can see that NASDAQ has a possibility of a breakout from there. But also, I mean, honestly, it could reject and just sell off, but it just depends on, it just really just depends. But every single time, look at even here, F2. Boom. Right, that ascending wedge, it came up, made higher lows, and it sold. Boom. Now looking for this wedge, the descending wedge, F2. Boom. It came down, and it broke out. Broke out to the upside. Boom, came down. It tested our area a couple times, and then boom, broke out. So there's different things you can keep an eye out on when it comes to that, but I need to, this is what we trade. All right, so go back to crude oil. So we're at Arizona again. It came down, was is it F? What is our box? F8? Nope. What is our box? What's in the box? Oh, control F12. Okay, let's go. Control F12. I gotta remember this. Boom. So it came down to our support level. It came to a support level, and it's kind of breaking. Not really, wouldn't call that a breakout, but it tested and it's bounced every time. So you kind of just are waiting to see certain movements unfold in front of you without getting ahead of yourself. I feel like I've been following this dude. Oh yeah, I do remember that cat. Yeah, I knew that name looked familiar. Wait, he's partnered? Wait, that's weird. Hold on one second. I need to mute my desktop on it real quick. Whoa. Next stop. I, I knew that. I knew your name looked familiar. Still have you on the same as well. I'm not mistaken. That's funny. All right, my bad, y'all. Okay, so pretty much just waiting to see what happens here. Low volume, not really gonna force myself into anything. What? kind of want to make a drink, chat. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Kind of feeling. I was supposed to get I wanted a burrito today. Burrito Sun is so far today. A carne asada burrito sounds fire. He said always, right? I was thinking about making some tequila squirt and like carne asada burrito. I'm from Cali, so like maybe a carne asada burrito or Cali burrito sounded fueguito right now, man. Golly. Make your draws want to come off like fire. But I didn't really want to get up and walk across the street, so. I mean, I could order it, which it wouldn't be bad either, and have it delivered, but I don't know. I still got some leftover Thai food in the refrigerator too. And I don't know. I don't know. I haven't eaten today. I have not eaten today. That's bad, but I haven't eaten today, and I'm kind of at the point where I could go for something to eat, but I'm not hurting myself about it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. You guys should give me some ideas. This range is so weird. I mean, there's not much going on. It's kind of boring. Don't get me wrong, but it's just cool to see what's going on, to kind of get an understanding of what I would like to take upcoming. Personally, what I would want is this to come back up. So I just had to look over to the left so I can get what I wanted to see. I personally would want to see this, do what it's doing right now, come back up here, test that, and then take another cell and have it come down. That's what I would do. But for those that were like looking at this chart and looking at the indicator that I was showing you, this would have been the best buy zone, this area here, and just play a buy zone to the top, and then have price targets on the way, like along the way of it, and then, you know, get out of the trade, and then wait for it to be in this particular zone. Is it Control F12? Let's see if I did this right. Boom. Yeah, I did. Let's go. So like this particular area would be, this particular area here would be like my stop loss area of, or this area would be like my last contract that I would have on the play. I would sell my last one up here if it got up to that point. But I would look to sell all along the way. And then once it got to here, then I'd be like, okay, at least if I have one contract left, I know I'll make the most out of the play. And then that would be it. But let me show you on my sim account. Let's just do a sim. Let's buy the bid. So that's
Order submitted.
Buy the bid, which would be
Order filled.
I didn't want to be right there, but whatever. Oh, actually, that's fine. So let's go here so you can actually see what's going on. So my stop loss, I'm gonna play it close. I'm gonna let it go to literally where this line is at, our 50% line. I'm gonna go right to it. So we're gonna like see what it does. So my last contract, I would want it to be literally right here. I should make it zoom in some so you guys can see. My last one would be in this zone right there. Along the way, I want to take 7 points on that one, and I want to take 13 points on that one. And then the last one is going to be 21 points, my favorite number. Nice. So it'll be 21 points. So let's see if it does it. If it does it, that'd be cool. Just kind of like to show you guys. But let's just see. Let me show you guys something hilarious that I did. So the other day, I think it was on Thursday or Friday. I think it was Thursday. Thursday night going into Friday, I took a trade on crude oil because it was at a zone where I saw that it was being overbought. So it was like a zone where it was best to sell at. And literally from holding it all the way till where it closed at, I made 28K on just a sim account. This wasn't real money or anything. It wasn't like me on my evaluation or anything like that. It was just, I wanted to try to see what it did. And literally made 28K because it hit all my price targets. Literally all my price targets were hit and hit 28K. I was like, what the heck? That's crazy that it really did it. It's risky. Don't do that because, I mean, especially trading commodities, it can go south really quickly and you can be down a lot of money just so quickly. But just for that happening, it was kind of one of those like, that's dope that happened. Like, just imagine if that was real money type thing and yada, 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 yada. But for that to happen was super dope. Super dope. Super dope. But right now we're still down. You know, our entry price was up here. So we were up like what, $70 I think it showed or something like that. But now we're down $90. Nothing crazy. Nothing. I mean, it's not real money. So it's just kind of letting it do its thing. Let it see if it breaks through. And hold. If it doesn't, then we're gonna probably have to get out of the trade because again, this Fibonacci area that we have put together is a zone where it could sell. Well, let's see what it does. Let's definitely see what it does. I really wish I can have my P&L on the charts, but I really don't want to. Don't want to. So our stop loss is definitely down here. Let's see what and it opened down here. So it's probably going to kick us out of the trade. Honestly, it's probably going to kick us out of the trade. If it gets bought up, we might see it just come back to this yellow line again, but I think it's going to probably sell off. We're going to probably hit our red line and get out. It's going to kick us out of the trade. But it's okay. It happens. That emote is hilarious. What? I like that.
Stop filled.
And what you did. Okay. So it kicked us out of the trade, which I figured it did. It would. But we saw a breakout above this. We were like, okay, well, this is our chance to be able to see if we can get something long on this. But what you didn't hold, it happens. But honestly, it's just a weird zone. Like it's in an area where these wicks are so strong that it sells off, and these are so strong down here that it gets bought up. So we have to wait for either the buyers or the sellers to make a decision on where it can go, and once it makes its move, then we can make a decision on how we play this play. Because if it gets bought up and it goes up to that line, then we know that okay, we can sell at this line. Or if it decides to come back down, then we can use this as an area of just support. If it breaks below that, then we can just see it come back to the downside. So it gets a little confusing, but you would have to make a decision on how you want that trade to be set up for you to really take initiative on direction. And that's what happens sometimes. The market gets choppy and you get unsure, like, okay, don't have a sure direction on where to go, where the market's going. And you kind of play in between and you're just losing money. you're trying to make money and then you're losing money and you're losing money and you're trying to make money. So it's like, it gets confusing until you actually have a full direction of where the market's going. Then that's when you're like, okay, I can buy here and take the rip all the way up, or I can sell here and take it all the way down, or take it down as far as you want to take it, and then, you know, just kind of go from there. But it just depends. Same thing when you're trading Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency, you look at it the same way. You're using a chart to understand the direction of what the price is at, so you can kind of just get an understanding. Okay, like I'm looking here at these particular price points of Bitcoin, and I'm willing to play the shorter time frame so that I can get an understanding of how I want to do it and where I want it to go, and or willing to let my trade go in this direction. Oh, okay. So it did it. It came down. It's still strong of sells, but it's not like huge. So I might get bought up in the zone. So we'll see. Damn, I might have to make a drink or something. I don't want to drink on an empty stomach. Well, too late, but I don't want to drink on an empty stomach. So it's breaking below. If it holds, which is still 70 something ticks left. So we still have 70 ticks left until the next candle opens. So if it closes below this zone, then we can play it short. If it just closes and it's still in the zone, then we could possibly see another upside. But it really wouldn't be much money being made unless we get a breakout. Let's see. Let me go to this. What are we looking at? Okay, so we still have a solid amount. Hold on. Okay, we're good here. Still 20 left. Let's see if the transactions are going to be sells or they're going to be buys. I mean, there's different indicators and like different tools that you can look at to see like level twos. So level twos pretty much are giving you understanding of what's the buying and selling is. If there's, you know, orders being filled, orders being placed for sales at particular price points, or orders being filled for buys at particular price points. It kind of gives you an understanding of what to look at and kind of see, okay, well, if these numbers are getting red because they're selling at this particular price point, then we know it's going to be sells. All right, so it closed in the zone, which isn't, it's unsure because it could sell here. It can definitely come back down again. It can come down lower than these previous candles, or it can get bought back up. But I feel like it wants to sell off a little bit. But it could come back up. I really wouldn't touch it just yet. But let's just try it. Let's see.
Order submitted.
Let's bring you down here. Bring you down here. So we get.
Order filled.
Okay. Let's see. If it breaks below, then this is good for us. And we're going to move our stop loss close. So let's put it where the green line's at. Let's see what it does. If it sells off, this will be cool to see. And if it gets bought up, then that's even, we just know that it's confused. So we're going to put our price targets of getting out of taking profit around this level. Let's keep it close. I'll put you above this because I'm unsure of that level. It doesn't want to get on the 50% itself. So let's just see what it does. just to give you guys an idea what's going on. We can get stopped out again. That's not gonna kill us. I mean,
Stop filled.
boom. So, from what we saw, like I mentioned, it closed in the zone and it opened in the zone and it bounced up. At the same time, it could have went either way, but it's still in the zone where it got bought up every single time. And it did the opposite of what we took the trade of. And that just happens. Sometimes you're like, that's what happens when it comes down to like, waiting for the right setup to happen for you. Because you'll get into a trade like this and you're just like, you know what? I think it's going to go down and it's in the middle of the range of the move that it was made. So I think it's going to go down. And then what happened? We took a short going down and it never did what we thought it was going to do. It bounced right back up. And that was just like if that was real money, that would have been one of those like, damn, I've been messed up. So, you kind of just have to realize, okay, which points am I willing to take? So like if I'm looking at it here, I would have took a position going short here because it's at our 50% retracement level and we can see a short coming in. That's just me. But we got wicked out. Like that's fine, that happens. But literally if we took it up here where our level was at, that we wanted our retracement level was at, then we could have took a short and still made a little bit of money if we decided to take profits here. And what happens? It's selling off, boom. But that's just part of understanding where you're willing to get in on these positions to help you benefit from it. So overall, like it's coming down, which is cool. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. If it comes back, goes lower below this zone, that'll be solid. Let's look at NQ again. Maybe NQ might be moving a lot more than it's doing here. And again, what did I say? It's gonna hit and it breaks out, right? That's what happens. What did I say, you guys? This descending wedge, it just literally came down. Boom. It hit our zone. It rejected, it came down, but it, bought back up and then it broke out. It broke out. Now you can look at it as, okay, I'm going to use my, is it F this? Hopefully this is right. Okay, so this is going short. Nothing really hit. No. Okay. So let's go F8. Boom. And go the high day. High of this previous area. Boom. Eat. So what happened? It came, touched our 61% level multiple times and broke out. Multiple times it touched this level area and broke out. And then we know we had this descending wedge as a rejection zone. And it literally rejected off of it several times. Boom, boom, boom. And then it finally broke out again. So these little tools help kind of get an understanding of these trades. So like, yeah, you're probably thinking to yourself like, damn, what if I got it down here? How would I know to get it down here? It's hard to really say. You kind of have to let, the move happen. How would I know when to take profits? It's kind of hard, like from, our points that we take in on our retracement levels to really see. So that's why this gives us an indicator to help us really understand when to kind of these pullbacks to when to actually get in to kind of still benefit from the trade itself. Yeah, it would have been cool to be like, okay, I quote unquote found the bottom of the trade to get in to go long to buy. Excuse me, to buy, and then I took the trade all the way. I mean, you have to be really fortunate for that to happen. I mean, there's smaller time frames to kind of get a gist of it, or bigger time frames. So even with the ticks, we can look at 1,000 tick level. It's kind of hard to say what our levels are to look at as areas to use as an indication for buying or when to sell. So it doesn't always show at first, but you got to let certain moves happen. And then once it happens, you can use those particular high and lows as retracement levels, and then kind of go from there to see when, okay, I'm waiting for this price for it to hit this price level for me to go to take a long and still make money from that trade to happen. So hopefully that helps. I'm gonna make a drink. 1 second. Here I'm back. Oh, that hits a spot. Woo! Got my pistachios and my tequila and squirt. Can't be mad. Hope you all are having a great Sunday. We're live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. I wish I was cool and popular to have more people in here, but you know, still growing. Even though being on Twitch for, oh goddamn, almost 10 years. Still haven't made it, but it's cool. Dark skins don't really get that much love. It's all good. Kick. I'm still new with it. You guys are new, make sure to hit the follow button. Those on YouTube. I guess hit the sub button. It's free. I appreciate y'all being in here. I wish it was a little bit more Metro booming in here, but got to start somewhere, right? We currently only have taken, I think, 3 trades today. One good trade that actually went in our favor. The other 2 were kind of just, I was setting up my platform and kind of just got put in a bad trade, but all good. We made it back. And surely enough, what happened? Bam, it sold off a little bit. Nice. Why am I? A mess. Oh, I need to do one more thing. 1 second. I need to mute myself. Or mute my desktop audio. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying these pistachios right now. I could be just really hungry, but these are banging. I would throw on the camera, but I feel like my face cam is going to be in the way. So I'm streaming with no camera on, you guys. So, sorry. I know some of y'all might want to see my chocolatey face, but that's all good. I even thought about playing some blackjack tonight, but I've already taken some L's this week, so. This drink is knocking too. Those on Kick, if you guys see those little links popping up, those are pretty much, or the information that the live bot's popping up, it's pretty much just Discord, follow. And those interested to just, you know, test their trading skills. You can trade with at a prop firm that I'm using called Apex Trader. Apex Trader Funding. You pay for a demo account pretty much just to show that you are a quote unquote profitable trader. And if you pass by hitting their price target, they will help you be a funded trader. So pretty much you use their money to make yourself money. And by doing that, you can, you know, use that money to invest that money, or you can use that to put that into your own account, your own personal account, and trade with that money. So that's what I'm doing right now. I was close on one of my accounts. I was really close, actually. I think I was like maybe 1,200 to like 1,600 off of my price target. But my dumbass took a trade in an area where I should have waited, but I kind of wanted to get it done that day instead of waiting for the right setup that I really wanted to take, and it ended up blowing up the account. So it happens. My personal risk management was not there. It went out the window when I realized how close I was to hitting the amount of money I needed to hit. And I didn't wait. But right now, it's at a point where I bought another one. Sorry for the voice crack, but I bought another one. Or I bought two actually. And there is a 80% off on Apex Trader Funding. If you use my referral link, you can buy yourself a, was it 25, 50, 75, 100, 150, or is it, 150, or is it 125? And up to like 200K accounts to trade off of. And there's a price target that you have to hit to be able to be a funded trader, but you have to trade for, I think, 7 days, if I'm not mistaken. It might be less now, but it might be 7 days for sure. But you have to be trading for that amount to be able to have access to that. Once you hit that price target, you can still trade. But there is a drawback or drawdown, which say you have a 100K account and you lose, you have $3,000 that's a drawdown. So you can't lose more than $3,000 or your account is closed. So if you make, let's say you make $6,000, no, let's say you make $4,000. When you start your account, it's $100,000, but your drawdown is $3,000. So it fluctuates. So if you make $103,000, now your drawdown, or you make $4,000. Sorry, I'm freaking all over the place. You make $4,000. Now you have until you get to 101, and your account is closed. It's not back to less than that. But it kind of lets you. It humbles you, and it allows you to really understand the risk management behind your trades and how to manage your account. And for me as a trader, I like to get into plays, or I like to trade the right setups, or setups that I see that are fit for me, beneficial for me. And then it comes down to risk management. Sometimes don't overtrade. I was up $5,000 or $4,000 and some change dollars, and I decided to keep on trading when I should have just let it be and wait for the next day to come, and then kind of take a trade from there and benefit from that. But I got a little ahead of myself, and it happens. So you gotta learn from the situation, and it sucks. Honestly, it sucks because it's like I was so close of hitting my $6,000 price target, but I know I could have hit it if I just would have waited the next day, or just waited for another trade setup that would actually benefit for me, instead of taking a trade that literally just made me put too much into it and I lost. So it is what it is. I'm looking for some music to play. Ooh. Looking for some music to play. Kind of sucks. I'm on I'm on YouTube as well. If I wasn't, I would probably play music that I actually want to play. I don't know what I want to play. Not even. Let me check my Discord real quick. Oops. Okay. It just died on here. Oh, she got like. Damn. Okay. I just. Who do you think you are? Damn, I really don't know what to play. I really want. Respect, I appreciate you hanging out with us, though. Big time, man. Or gal. Don't want to put you in a particular spot. But yeah, appreciate you being up in here. Appreciate that follow, too. Again. I really don't even know what type of music I listen to. Damn, this is just. It's just so choppy. It's just hard to like really. 300. It's really so hard to really say what I want to do on this trade. Like right now in this condition, like we might not even take another trade until tomorrow, to be honest with you guys. But I mean, if we got some direction, like this move here was great. Like this is one of those like, okay, this was a great overall play that happened. But other than that, there's not really much that's going on. We could see like this happen. Did F2? It can probably break out more to the upside and see a retest here, but other than that, there's not much that's going on overall. It's kind of just a waiting game. Damn, it broke above. Well, it broke above, but it didn't hold. Ouch. So all our price targets are pretty much hitting right now. I took a random ass trade because I saw saw the chance to, but we'll see. If it hits above, then we're gonna take a short. I'm gonna go over to my other account and we're gonna take a short. Actually, I'm just
Order filled.
close out this trade. That's fine. That's great. Close this down. So pretty much just took a solid trade right here. That was awesome. Let's go over to our personal account. Let's go here. We're gonna be looking for a short. There's more volume coming in now, which is nice. So let's see. Let's go ahead with that. Damn, that really hit. Like overall, that would have been the one. Let's see. Let's buy the bid so that ask. See if it gets popped up a little bit.
Order submitted.
See if it gets bought up a little bit. If not, then I'm not gonna rush. Let's see if it goes above.
Order filled.
Perfect. Okay, let's see what we do here. Stop loss is really gonna be literally right above that area right there. We're up $40 right now. Let's just wait and see. price targets that we're looking for. I'm looking to retest here, and then let's see here, go above. No, stay there, stay there. Let's see if it sells. See if it sells off, and then back to our green line. Green line's gonna be that one. Yellow line. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if this trade goes in our favor. If not, then just can't be mad about it. But this will be nice here if it actually goes in our favor. Let me close that out. Don't need that open, and I need that. Oh, okay.
Stop filled.
Okay, we got stopped out. That's what happens. Took $170 loss. It's probably gonna sell off here. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, or it's gonna break out. Let's see. Let's see. Now we're getting some volume in this. Now we're getting volume, so it's gonna be difficult to really correlate to what to expect. But it's above, and it closed above. So, ooh, don't like that. My bad. Sorry, chat. We're like, what the hell's going on? And it's sold. Boom. Okay. So what we can do is
Order filled.
sell the ask, let it do its thing, see if we can get it to come back down. Again, we're gonna be looking for down here, and yeah, this is fine as long as we take a profit. Have a take profit zone. Currently down on the trade, which is fine. Not really too worried about it, but I don't want to let it go too high up. Boom, that's fine. Where my stop loss. Bring that there. Bring this up. Can I? Whatever. Let's see if that's how we want it. Boom, perfect. Alrighty. I'm literally just trying to get to. If we can see this come back down below this area, which would be nice, but let's see. It's getting more volume involved. So let's see what happens here. I'm not expecting it to go crazy low, but if it does go, it'll be nice. Yeah, I'll do above that yellow line. Actually, hold on, let me see. Where's our green line? Oh, it's down here. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, definitely put that down there. Put that right down there. Hold, and we'll hold this one right here at this line. This green one, this Fibonacci here, let's take that off the charts so that we have a better view of what's going on, and then kind of see, let's see what it does here. If it goes anywhere down this area to retest this panel, that'll be great. This channel, that'll be great. So let's see what it does. As long as we get one price target to hit, then that's good. We can move our stop loss down and then just let it do its thing. I'd rather let that happen so I can actually feel a little bit more comfortable, because I think if once that hits, that allows us to be able to get back to break even overall on the accounts. But let's just wait and see what this bad boy does. If it gets bought up, that'll be, actually, we're hoping for it to close below. So we want it to, oh no, that's not good. It's going to be green here. It's going to be green overall here. We're going to get stopped out. That sucks. I just realized that we were still like 9 ticks away and the ticks were above. So if it sells off here, which will be great, but I don't think it's going to sell off. I think it's going to continue to sell. I mean, buying pressure is going to continue to run up. So I'm moving my stop loss down a little bit more so I don't lose any more money on the trade, because I'd rather just take the loss if that's the case, and then try to work my way back to making profit on overall. But I think we're going to get stopped out here, which is fine. Let it do its thing. It'll be like stop fill, boom, and then, but if it sells here, which would be great, but I don't think it is. I think we're going to probably hit our number, and we're going to get kicked out, and we're going to be down about $300 and something overall. So, okay. It wicked. Now, do we see it just drop? Okay, it's coming down. It's nice. Nice movement. Nice overall rejection. Let's see. Let's see if we can get continuation. We were close. I mean, it was still a couple points away from hitting a price target, but oh damn, it's really, there's more volume coming in now. I don't like this. We're gonna get stopped out. We needed it to be down here. We needed it to close down here and actually hold. We're gonna get stopped out. I'm not gonna take a trade on the long side because I feel like it's at overbought territory. So I'd rather see it come down and hold. I think the move that it had justified where it wanted to go, but at the same time, I still think that it can still come down. And usually when we have a breakout of the channel, there is a retracement of it coming down for buyers to get another entry. But I don't think it's going to come back below this unless oil is really selling off like that, which I don't think it is. But, you know, it is. Anything can happen. But yeah, if it comes down to our take profit zone, we're back. We're actually in profit. Like if I sold right now, I'm in profit. Like overall in profit. So we just needed to take profit zone and then I can move this baby down.
Target filled.
Boom, perfect. Let it do its thing. Let it marinate. So let's put that right there. I'd rather let that happen and then I'm gonna put you right there because I'd rather just have some money involved into this. So we're in profit. We're overall up in profit, like good. Okay. Let's see if it comes down to our next pick profit zone. If it does, we move this bad boy down even more, and then let it do its thing. And just hold and see. I'll show you guys my P&L. Right now we're overall up 130 bucks. So that's good. So let's see what it does. See if we can make about like 800 bucks. I mean, I made 1,000 a couple times, but I'd rather see if I can make like 800 bucks here. Is this, yeah, that's, let's move it up just a little bit. Boom, let's move it right there. See if we can come down 5 more cents or 6 cents because it's going to have to actually go past it. It's going to probably get bought up here. So let me move you down just a little bit. Boom, let's just move you right there. I'd rather move you there, still have some profit. If it sells here, this will be great. And then I'll probably adjust this take profit zone up a little bit more just so that I feel a little bit more comfortable overall in what's going on. So let's see. Let's see if we can get a sell. See another black candle come down. If it does, this will be great. Hit that area. And then I can bring this down even more. Probably move it like right there and then let it see what it does. So let's see. Come on. Let's get a black candle here. Hold. And then I will probably, it would probably be smart for me just to get out the trade if it hits this price target. But I will probably just move my stop loss down and then just see if we can make any more money on the play overall. But if not, then I can't really be mad at it. I just don't want to let this thing gap up on us and then we're just like pissed that we didn't hold. Look at what it's doing right now. So it's going to kick us out of the trade. Yep, go ahead and kick us out. Go ahead. Buyers want this to go back up, so you did what you were supposed to. Go ahead. Unless you come back down here, then I'm definitely going to just get out of the trade, but it's doing something nice. It actually did what we wanted it to do. We took a take profit zone. It's going to kick us out right here, chat, just to let you guys know. We missed out on
Stop filled.
Yep. Oh, I'm down overall? How did I down overall? How am I still down if I was in? Okay, whatever. That don't make no sense, but whatever. P&L is P&L. Says I'm still down 10 bucks, but whatever. I should be green, but it is what it is. You got stopped out, but you know, it still came back down. Probably still would have been up 140 bucks, but whatever. Ninja Trader wants to be a dickhead with us on this, but it's okay. I'll cry later. And we're getting a what is called an engulfing candle. So pretty much engulfing candle is a candle that is higher or bigger than the previous candle. So it could possibly reach there, but it's about the same size candle and it's selling off, but not too much. Let's see what it does here. I'm not really too focused on what's going on. Let's see. Okay, let's see what it does here. Let's see. And I'll show you guys too, so you guys can see. Boom. Down $10. I should be up more, but I'm down $10. And there's more volume being involved in here. So we can probably take a little long position here. If it comes to this line again, I'll probably take a little long position. Let's buy the ass of the bid.
Order filled.
It's breaking out. It's going to break out, possibly. Our stop loss is going to be right here. Boom. I'm willing to lose that amount. It was a false breakout, or is it going to actually do it? I'm curious. I think I might have should have waited, but this candle that it was giving me, like the volume or the pressure that it was giving me, I felt like it could kept on going, but it might just reverse on us. That sucks. We're gonna probably be down. Yep, we're gonna be down here. Let's see. Oh, okay, green. Are you gonna give us another chance, or? I might have to double down. I kind of might have to double down here just because I feel like it can go up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be down again. There's not much buying. Let me.
Order filled.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's double up. Let's double up here. Go on top of the wick and then just let these other ones do what they're gonna do. Let's just see. Let's see if we get a little bit more buying pressure here. And if it breaks above, that'll be nice. We can start to look for areas of profit. But it might just sell off here. I feel like it might just really just do the opposite of what we think it's going to do right here. But there's a chance it could probably go above. Let's see. Okay, we're technically still red. Okay, we need it to be. Okay, this is where we need to be. Okay, let's get a take profit zone so I can adjust you and move you up. I want you guys to kind of see this, so I'm gonna put you here just so that you can see what's going on. Put you right here. We should be in the green here because of where this is at, but it's kind of delayed, so let's see. Let's see what it does. Oh yeah, it's coming down. Yeah, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. We're gonna have to it's gonna reverse on us. I figured it would. Unless, yeah, it's gonna reverse on us. I don't like this. I want to bring you up. Damn, right when I would have thought about bringing it up, it was gonna probably kick us out. So maybe we might have a chance here. So let's see. Our trade that we originally thought about taking it coming lower, we could have just probably moved our stop loss up a little bit more just so that we can get a better fill. But maybe we might get a green candle here. So let's see what it does. If it doesn't, we're probably just going to get stopped out. We're going to be down more. And then we're just going to have to, readjust our game plan. But let's see what it does. Let's be patient and see what it does. Let's see if we get a green candle here. We get a green candle here. This will be awesome. If we don't get a green candle here, then we're going to get a sell-off, which is what it's going to give us, and we're going to be down even more. So, in the words of some people, GG's. Okay, but there's pressure. So let's see. If we break above, we'll be good. If not, then GG's. So let's see. Let's see if the buyers really want this thing to stay upright and go back up, or if they want this thing to stay down. Then we would just have to be like, okay, well, be okay with the loss that we could have at hand. I want to move you. I want to adjust you to put you back up here. But if you're not going to hold, then it'd be pointless to keep me in this trade. I would just be losing money. And that's not what we want. We want to be in profit. So let's see what happens. It's selling off dramatically. So I want it to be above our beige line here so that I can move it back to the stop loss to this blue line and not be down so much. I can just take a loss at, $300 if that's the case and see where it goes. But it doesn't want to hold is what I'm seeing. So that's kind of telling me like we're going to be looking for a sell side, or the sellers are trying to just rack up their shorts, and then they can have, and the buyers can use it as leverage, as a squeeze, and they can pop up even more. But I'm just not trying to be optimistic overall on this idea of what's to come. So let's just see what it does. There's still 50 ticks left. Let's see if we can get it to be a green candle and then actually hold above. If not, then we're gonna have to reverse this mug and just get out and just take the loss on the chin. So let's see. I don't even have my music on anymore. Whoop. On this one here, and we'll go here and longer than an hour, please. Oh, this one's cool. All right, we got 30 or so left. Still down, as you can see. Still down. Let's see if we get some buying pressure here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay. Hold. Let's hold. Let's hold at this range and get next candle to open above. There we go. Come on, hold. Hold and push up. I didn't even get to see how much we were at that point when that candle opened up at there. $90. It's not bad. I'm gonna actually move you up right there because I don't want to lose too much on this trade. Let's move this over here so I can actually see it without it doing something wonky. Okay, I need you to hold here. Need you to hold above.
Target filled.
Oh shit. Okay. Perfect. I'm moving you up to there. I don't want to lose any more money. So let's put that there and then just on the way, let these still be areas of possible zones, but I'd rather just we might get stopped out. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped out. What? Are they not on top of each other? There you go. Okay. It's gonna stop us out here. We're gonna probably be down. It pushed up there really quick, so I feel like we're gonna get stopped out pretty soon. Yeah, we're gonna
Stop filled.
Of course. So I'm gonna be looking for a short position just because I feel like that's what it's gonna give us because it got up there, but it would really just touch the same thing. So let's.
Order submitted.
No, I want you down here.
Order filled.
Perfect. Am I in green? No, I'm not in green. I'm not in green. And I'm only willing to lose right there. And I'm taking profit there. Take a profit here. And I'm gonna let this run to the zone that we were at previously. So let's see if we can get something out of this. Once it hits this level, I'm moving this down quick as possible. And I'm gonna let it run. So let's see these sellers do what they were trying to do when we were trying to buy. Let's see if these sellers get in here and just bring this thing down so that we can get some comfortable areas of take profit, which is really close. I'm still not down a huge amount. I'm down about 200, but we were down like literally like $100 when it was down here. So let's see what it does. Let's see if we can get the sellers to do what they were supposed to do and just let it sell completely. But it's just fluctuating in this area, so it's kind of annoying. Okay, you're gonna bounce on us? That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. You're gonna just completely bounce. Yeah, you really are. Okay. $20 ticks left. Let's see if it. No, it's gonna get. I think it's gonna do its dirty. I think we're gonna just have to let it do its thing, and then just wait for another time to get into this trade because we're really in an area of just confusion. Yeah. So let's see what this next candle opens up as. Oh, it opened it up there. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We're gonna get kicked out just because of where this opened. If it opened down here, we might have a chance of it to come back down, but it opened up here. So let's just get ready for it to get kicked out of the trade and then just, readjust and wait for another time for another better entry. So. Yeah, so times like this is when you have to readjust. I mean, yeah, you can kind of average down if you believe this is like a zone of where it can sell, but that's your money, that's your decision. Right now, I'm kind of just at a point where I'm down, but just waiting to see what it actually really does. So let's see. Let's see if we get heavy selling pressure here. Oh, I know, bro. Super sketchy, but one dude, freshman's in here. That's what's up. I didn't even know he was in there. I could have moved that up, but no, it's fine. I'm not gonna adjust that. Why am I adjusting it? No, I'm gonna click on it. I was just looking. Oh yeah, that's sketchy. But that's how. Um. I'm hungry. Hungry. Is it a McDonald's day?
Target filled.
Perfect. Let's bring this down. Bring it to below that. And that, I'd rather take that. And let's just hold it. Just to hold. I can adjust on the way, but let's just hold. So just got you on that part, but ooh, there we go. Getting more momentum. I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit more. We might get our price target to hit, chat. That'd be huge. That'd be actually massive, to be honest with you. But I don't think it's gonna. Actually, would have to move this up more because I don't think it's gonna hit this right off the bat. I don't think it's gonna hit this line or this area of that line right off the bat. I would have to wait, honestly. But we're gonna probably hit another price target to hit close. Move it above that candle. Let's see. Let's see if it hits. If it hits, that'll be massive. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. But it might get bought up too, so can't really get it too ahead of myself. I just wanted to move it down just because that's where I feel like would be great. Let's see. C21. Give us 21. 21. Crude oil. Come on, it's about to hit. 21. Give me 21. They don't want me to get 21. They don't want me to get my favorite number. I kind of like this lo-fi. Okay. Future wealth on the beat. Give us 21, please. Pretty please.
Target filled.
Thank you. I'm moving you down. I'm gonna move this up. That's on. Boom. And I think we're gonna close if we get to like 28, maybe 30. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. I would probably look for an exit at like 30 points, 28 to 30 points. Yeah, I'm gonna probably leave this at.
Order filled.
I'll take that. I'm happy with that. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. So I'm using 100K accounts. My price target is 6K for me to get, funded account. And my trailing stop loss or my trailing drawdown, I think it is 3K. I think you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. And from there, damn, it's still going. Love to see it. Let me see. Damn. It's still going down, chat. That's a great trade. In my opinion, that's a great trade. We took an awesome trade earlier. Like I mentioned before, we took that trade off of our line support level down here, and we took it up to here. It kept on going. I mean, I didn't really want to re-enter and kind of get myself in a weird position, but it was great. It was a great overall trade. Did this thing just bounce? I was gonna say, did this thing just bounce on us? It's still going down. I can hear you. I see. Yeah, it's my challenge. It's my little evaluation. I still got to trade for I think about 7 days or so, but I was close. Let's say about maybe 5 days ago. I think I was like $1,200 away from hitting my 6K profit, and I had traded on. I think I had traded on a day that I had got home from work and was trying to catch and move for it, and just didn't. Volume was really low in a sense, and just the overall movement of it was weird. Like the setup was there, but it moved so weird for me to really like kind of describe it. So there was moves that were there. I had to kind of adjust price targets and price targets and my stop loss. And then all of a sudden it had got volume out of nowhere and pretty much just kicked me out of the trade, and I ended up losing a lot, and kind of had to re-evaluate my setup, and then went on to another trade the next following day, and then I traded. Then I was trading crude oil, and then from crude oil I tried to trade NASDAQ, and NASDAQ was just ES, and the ES was just all over the place on its movement, and I just was losing. It was kind of just one of those annoying situations. But honestly, just on that trade alone, you guys, our last take profit zone would have hit. Just to throw that out there for you guys to really see just the movement. Which is lovely to see. So, and it could possibly even hit this one down here, but I think it's gonna probably kind of retrace and kind of go up a little bit. But that was a nice trade. Overall, nice trade. I don't even know why I wasn't trading 4 contracts, but like I usually do. But it's all good. Took 260 off of that, off the table. It's just a sim account. I was just showing random setups of like why people don't really take certain trades or certain setups in like the middle of the retracement areas. But it was nice. Can't be mad. Made 28,000 off of a swing trade on crude oil that I had saw, which was dope. So I can't be mad. Wait, hold on. She got tacos? Hold up. Let me mute my hold on 1 second. What? I was just talking about Mexican food. And she comes back eating tacos on her stream. What? Oh, we about to fight. We about to catch fades. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. My bad, chat. It's a nice little pop, though. Can't be mad at that move. Yeah, I might order some food. Keep it 1,000 with you guys right now. I'm hungry. I shouldn't order food, but I really want to order something to eat. I just don't want to eat Thai food again. I really wasn't a fan of the place that we went to for dinner for Thai, but it's there, so it kind of just like save myself some money. Decisions. Okay, let me just put this back on. I was talking smack to somebody that I got Mexican food when I just said I wanted a freaking Cali burrito or a carne asada burrito, but it is what it is. Pop in. Can I speak English? Pop in. Jeez. Yeah, I love trading options, bro. I'm not gonna knock you on that one bit. I love trading options, but it's like trading futures kind of gives you a little understanding of like, gives me a better perspective of like how trades should be, if that makes sense. Like, you know how we deal with Greeks when we're trading options, like that kind of I wouldn't say defeat the purpose, but it sucks when it's like when there's a trade that you're getting into, but you know, it flips on you. Yeah, you have your stop loss, but it flips on you, but it doesn't hit your stop loss. It doesn't trigger your stop loss, and it goes and, you know, it comes back down. And say you're looking for your break even, and your break even is there, but it's not hitting your break even of where you initially got into when trading options, because, you know, you already dealt with data and it hits your it hits like the Greeks kind of mess it up, and now you're down even though you're at literally what you bought into. But when it's trading futures, it's like your break even is your break even. Like you literally where you bought in is your bought in, and you're at zero, which is what I like. And it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable on certain trades because it allows me like, okay, as long as this trade doesn't go way out of control, and maybe I might need to adjust my stop loss just a little bit. And if it comes back down to my break even and I just want to get out of the trade because I just see that it's not going to go in my favor, I like that because I at least know that I'm still at zero on the trade instead of it being, you know, still down money on my contracts. And that's what I like about futures, because it still gives me a little bit of a cushion to really justify where things are moving and then go from there. Damn, this play is still like, I still, damn. Okay. All right. It's really about to hit our level. That's about to hit our level, chat. That's dope. All right. I'm not mad at that one bit. That's dope. And even if we would have left it, it would have tapped it, but it wouldn't have hit our stop loss or our trailing stop loss. That's crazy. It's gonna probably touch that 50% retracement. But you know, I'm still learning trading futures. I'm still new with futures, which I'm okay with. Like even though trading options for 3+ years, like you know, that's cool. Like I like it. Don't get me wrong, because there's certain stocks and SPX is cool and all trading that because if you get the right setup with a little bit of money, you can still make a lot from it. Definitely more straightforward. 100%. 100%. I'm right there with you on that too. That's what I like about it too. As well as when it comes down to even owning shares and trading against your shares. That's what I like about options, which I'm never going to stray away from, to be honest with you. I want to trade both, but when it comes down to it, I'm going to mostly trade futures and buy more shares on companies I like. And then I'll probably trade S&P. I might trade SPY. I might trade SPX. I might, if the right setup, I might trade Tesla here and there or Apple or whatever it may be. Or I might play leaps on certain plays just because I know if the setup is there for me, I'm gonna do it, But the overall, like, just the moves that are being made with futures and the money that can be made with futures, I'm not mad at that. Like, just the account size is like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not trading in a big account. It's a small account, and I am not able to trade how I want to trade. Like, even when chat, like, this is crazy. Like, literally it hit our last take profit zone if he would have held on to that trade, but it's all good. We still made money. But when trading futures, it's like, it allows me to be able to trade on a bigger account size. And yeah, I have to scalp a lot of the times, which, I can do. And it's kind of what I did earlier in the stages of my trading career. But like, I like the fact that it allows me to see what these tick time frames and kind of just see what really benefits me and what doesn't, and kind of just go from there. Yeah, you can swing trade for sure, but how freaking risky that is. Like, even me making 28K from a swing trade that I had made was still like risky as hell because I couldn't really see what it was going on. Like, I had to really trust my stop loss to be there and be okay with me losing this amount of money. But my take profits areas were all hit, and waking up the next day and seeing your account plus 28K from a trade that you thought that wasn't going to happen, and it happened. It was like, that was cool. So I was like, it's there. It's there, but at the same time, you have to, just learning to adapt to be able to trade different setups and different styles. I like it. It's cool. Damn. Fucking what a great trade setup I did. So earlier, I had taken a trade on this. I literally got right below my entry. Boom, I got here and we got in and sold there. All our take profit zones hit, boom. And it kept on going up, which was sick. That was a great trade too. So we had two really good trades today. All these other ones were kind of just, I was setting up my stream and trying to set up the right area what I wanted to do. I misclicked a couple of different things, but that's okay. Made it back. And then here was kind of just, I was trying to decide if I was going to trade, just to show us some trades on sim account or just my regular account, but things got stopped and I was just trying to understand like I was using my fibs on different areas and kind of just showing, and then stop losses were hit, which was okay. I wasn't really like too worried about it too much, to be honest, but this setup here was what we wanted and got it, which was great. Yo, these blue light glasses are awesome, but they're scratched. And the cloth that I'm using is a really microfiber cloth, and it's not even doing what it's supposed to. My mouse. Scratchers, wow. Hold on 1 second. Let me talk shit real quick. Should I order food, chat, or should I just eat my leftover Thai food? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Nothing. It's there. 54? No. 30. Married to the game. 18. Nope. Nope. 27. Nope. 33. 28. 25. Nope. None of those numbers. Up to you. Yeah, I know. I know it's up to me, but my brother is hungry. Is it raining right now? Oh, it is raining. Okay. I don't feel like cooking, but I feel like it might be. Uber Eats does sound kind of clutch. Do I wait for the wife to get home and Yo, it's really raining. All right, cool. It was supposed to rain Tuesday and Wednesday. I love the rain. Don't get me wrong, but damn. And I go back to work tomorrow. Damn, I go back to the office tomorrow. Sheesh. That's what kind of sucks. All right, let's see. My bad. I'm over debating if I want to eat something, eat somewhere. So I'm just looking. All right. Overall, that was a good trade. 2 good trades today. Really 2 good trades. It bounced off our little level of retracement at 50%. Could it keep on going back up to test our EMA? Yeah, it could. Could it go back down? But could do it also, but you kind of just don't want to overdo it. Let's switch this to the little sim account. Let's see what could happen if we chose to do it.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Let's see what would happen. Let's go with that. It's a sim account. We're just using the sim. It's not using our real money. Not using our other account. We're just using the demo. Excuse me. Using the demo to see what would happen if we took a long here. Appreciate everybody that's been hanging out with us today. You guys are awesome. Appreciate that. It's been dope. It has sure been a blessing to have you guys up in here. take some money off the table. It hits.
Target filled.
Perfect. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm gonna move my stop loss up. Oh my God, can I type? Over here struggling. Over here struggle city. All right. Another tick prop is I'm about to hit. Oh, what was that? That and oh.
Order submitted.
No, that's not what we wanted.
Order canceled.
That's not what we wanted. Am I doing it wrong when it comes to whatever, moving it up? I don't want to lose much on that. Let me see what he's playing. We might game a little bit. Prime member exclusive early theater.
Stop filled.
Did we lose on that overall? There we go. No, that's not what we wanted. Down $10. That's not bad. Oh, that's dope. Let me see what he's playing, because we might play some games, yo. Might play like some. I don't know what he's. I think he's probably on Destiny. Yeah, he's on Destiny. Okay. Dude, I'm over here typing and texting as if I'm drunk. I can't spell things correctly for some stupid reason. I don't know why. I think they're fat fingering everything, or I don't know what. Jeez. So annoying. So annoying. But let's see. Let's
Order filled.
buy the market real quick. Let's just get a little profit just to go into. Oh, it's no volume now. You're just gonna be no volume. Okay. Okay. So I can actually get off of YouTube and actually play my music that I want to listen to. It's the only reason why I'm gonna get off of YouTube, so I can play my own music. in the green yet? Are you in the green yet? Bring our P&L back to 0 for the sim account. Man, it doesn't really matter, but it just, I personally rather want to do it. I'd rather do it or want to do it.
Order filled.
How am I down? What? We were in the green. What?
Order filled.
What? I got cheated. I got cheated. Y'all cheated me. They told me I was in the green. And I close, it puts me down 20 bucks. We're gonna fight. Y'all need to catch these hands.
Order filled.
What? 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 Again. I was up 80 bucks and then I close out. It says I'm still down 30. We're gonna fight. Run these hands. Run.
Order filled.
Run these hands. Run them. Run them. Catch these paws. These mitts. Okay. On too quick. Let's see. Get me back above, and we're closing.
Order filled.
Hey, let's go. We're back. We're in profit. All right, so we're green all around. Cool. I didn't trade on my other account because I need to set up the thing so that I'm actually able to trade both accounts at the same time, but it's all good. I can have this as a backup just in case something happens and, you know, yada, 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 yada. But we're up 260 bucks. Those on YouTube, appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to switch this over to a gaming, so I'm going to get off on YouTube so I can actually play my own music that I want to play, but those that are on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Peace out, stay black, make good choices, hit that sub button, like, all that jazz, whatever y'all YouTubers say. I appreciate you guys. Still going to be streaming. I'm going to play some Destiny 2. So I'm going to be on Twitch and Kick on there. So you guys can still tune in if you guys choose to do so. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's been a blessing wholeheartedly for the amount of people that have been watching that, you know, weren't talking, but, you know, watching. Appreciate that. That means a lot. And then the people that, you know, were asking questions and tapping in. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Make sure to join my Discord too as well. I don't think YouTube has my information when it comes to that. I think actually my link tree, there's a link in the bio. I think there's a link tree in there. You guys can join my Discord as well. So I'm in this. Go over to Twitch and Kick, and you guys can watch me play some video games, and I can figure out if I'm going to eat something or just not eat something.